Hello everyone. Tomorrow is my software engineering a semester exam. So I have got some 40-50 MCQ question. So I thought why not share this with all of you. And if any of you have your semester exams on software engineering or your software engineering in any competitive exams, so these MCQs might help. So I'll try to explain some of the MCQs, or otherwise I'll just give the correct answers. Okay. So let's begin it. So the first question is, the waterfall model of software development is a reasonable approach when requirements are well defined, because a good approach when a working code product is required quickly is not, because we'll need something different for that, and it is of course not a best approach or a revolutionary model. It's not. Then the worst type of coupling is of course the content coupling, where two different types of software modules, when they tries to modify each of their content, that's the worst coupling we'd want as a software developer. Okay, it comes to time. Then our fourth question is, a COCOMO model is a constructive cost estimation model. In the spiral model, risk analysis is performed in every loop, which is C. The desired level of coupling, the desired level of coupling is the data coupling, right? And alpha beta testing are forms of integration testings. No, alpha beta testing are forms of, it's actually acceptance testings, right? Because alpha testings are performed by the developers, and beta testings are performed by the end users, I mean, who want those softwares. Then our next question is, in function point analysis, number of general system characteristics used to rate the systems, it's 14. It's 14. Then the tools that support different stages of software development cycle are called as, it's called as CASE tool, mean the case tools. The model that assumes that effort and development times are functions of product size alone is mainly basic COCOMO model, because in intermediate we have more adjustment factors. In Intel COCOMO we also have some many multiple adjustment factors. So what is case tool? Case tool is this computer aided software engineering. Then which phase is not available in software life cycle? Then abstraction, right? Which is not a size matrix. LOC, lines of code, function points, program length, these all are size metrics, but cyclomatic complexity is not a size matrix. What is the normal order of activities in which software testing is organized? So the first starts with unit testing, then integration testing, then system testing, and then we validate our total system. So the first one. Then comes 15. If function point based estimation techniques requires problem decomposition based on software functions. Then we have, to achieve good design, modules should have low coupling and high cohesion. Mean there should be less relation between two different software modules, but there should be high relation between individual functions that will work in the same activities. Then we have a 17. Which of the following is a building block of UML? And the answer would be all of the mentioned, because things, relationship, diagrams, we need all of this to build our UML diagrams. Then among which of the following are the verification and validation activities? It should be technical reviews, quality and configuration audits, algorithm analysis, qualification testing, and all of the mentioned above. It will be all of the mentioned above. If data from one module is used to direct the other of execution in another, then the coupling is known as control coupling. Then alpha testing is done by I think it's actually the development team. Yes, alpha testing is done by the development team. Equivalence class partitioning is followed in black box testing. Then we have functionality of software. Functionality of software is tested mainly in black box because we go dig in deeper, right? Then DFD balancing. DFD balancing means much it should be balancing of weight of processes, must match the total number of bubbles, must match the data flow at the next level of DFD. Okay, so it would be must match the data flow at the next level of DFD. Then system testing performed by a friendly set of customers. System testing performed by a friendly set of customers is called beta testing. Then the most desirable form of cohesion, the most desirable mode of cohesion would be functional cohesion. Then software testing. Software testing is the process of demonstrating that errors are not present, process of establishing confidence that a program does not what it's supposed to do, process of executing a program to show that it is working as per specification, and process of executing a program with the intent of finding errors. Okay, so I think it would be the D, because process of executing a program with the intent of finding errors, right? Then cyclomatic complexity is used to number of independent paths. Integration testing, integration testing techniques are top down, bottom up, sandwich. Actually, it's all of this. Okay, so the rating of coupling of modules for strongest to weakest are okay. So the rating of coupling of modules for strongest to weakest are content, to be content, common, control, stamp, data. Then we have who writes the SRS: system developer, system tester, system analyst, or none of this above. It would be system analyst. Which phase consumes maximum effort to fix an error? Which phase consumes maximum efforts to fix an error? It would be requirements analysis and specification, because this is where you have to change the whole structure of the project. Then you have software errors during coding are known as bugs. Then the cost of fixing an error. The cost of fixing an error is more in requirement analysis and specification phase than coding phase, of course. So it will be number A. Beta testing is done by some potential customers, right? So it would be around potential customers. The purpose of acceptance testing is to perform testing from the business perspective. Acceptance testing is done by customers. Now, Test suite of a program is a set of test cases. When the output of a program is different from the expected output, it is known as a failure. Software testing activities should be started as early as possible in the software development lifecycle. A reliable software is one which is unlikely to cause failures. What are the good software testing practices? Which is all of this. Involve testing person as early as possible, apply effective verification techniques, and enforces inspections and reviews after every phase. Now, 42. Cohesion is a qualitative indication of the degree to which a module focuses on one thing. Then we have this is 42, this is 44. White box testing is also called as our structural testing. Then integration testing is the process of testing. Integration testing is the process of testing the interface. Now 46. Which of the following integration testing approach is simple and practicable only? Which is the Big Bang. If the project size is same, then development time is maximum for it will be embedded, which is not the part of a feasibility analysis. It's actually political feasibility. Then 49. Which type of diagram is time oriented? It will be sequences. UML class and objects consist of digit, letters, punctuation, characters. It will be all of this. So we have done all this MCQ. So and thanks for watching. See you next time.